ready. Here goes. Right, come on, Ella, come on. Right, come on then. Come on then. A bit tangled. We tangled up our little leads. Right. Here we go then. Here we go. Come on then. It's nice fresh air out there. Yes, you want to go, don't you? Okay. Come on then. Right. Right. Okay. Get the door open. Okay, guys. Whoa. Right, let's get the dogs out. Come on then. Okay. Whoa. Ooh, it's chilly. Chilly, 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 chilly. Oh, right. So, colder than I thought, guys. Colder than I was expecting. So, I'm pretty sure we're on Defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. Right. See you. Don't fall out that window. Bye, Mumsy. 15th birthday. Giovanni. Giovanni is 15 and he wants to go for a curry. We are all fans of curry in this house. Hi, Elvis Presley fan. So we're having a walk. It is freezing in the UK, Southwest UK. My name's Louis. I'm 57. I'm a lifelong Elvis fan. I run 2 Elvis channels. Defending Elvis Presley. Oh, good, Sherry. You actually had something come up and tell you that we were going live. That's good. Something's working. I run 2 Elvis channels. Defending Elvis Presley, which obviously is very interesting. If you want to have, hi Irene. Where are you, Irene? If you want to have a really interesting time every day, join Defending Elvis Presley and you will get drama. You're going to get it in bucket loads. I can honestly say, hi Renee, how we going, my friend? It's freezing, freezing. We're on Defending Elvis Presley. I got the dogs with me, look. Woo! Ella and Princess. Ella is 16. No, Princess is 16. Ella is 12, I think. So I thought we're going for a curry tonight because it's my son's 15th birthday and we all like curry. I'm even going to eat the rice. Rice doesn't fit with my carnivore keto diet, but I'm going to have it. You're allowed a treat now and then. So it is, what time is it here in the UK? It is 3:30, I think. 3:30, and we're going to do a 1.5 mile walk and just see how we feel at the end of that. So I've just done a keto video, but it didn't come out very well. The volume on the settings was too low on the video, so my voice volume was good. Hi Elvis Presley fan. My voice volume was good, but my video volume was way too low, so it's a bit crap. Anyway, so we're on Defending Elvis Presley. We did do a bit of a serious live stream this morning, and I did it for a reason. I had quite a few messages behind the scenes. I'm talking about on my YouTube channel. Now, I did have to delete them because I didn't delete all of them, but I did delete 2 of them because they were sort of ripping into the fact that I'm doing videos about the Stanley book, the beautiful book, The Faith of Elvis. All right, let me get past these people, guys. Come on. Right, here we go. So obviously, we're doing the book, The Faith of Elvis. We were actually asked to read it, so that makes it even more important to me that Billy, Elvis's stepbrother, wanted me to read it. I think it was his way of saying, get to know me through the book. Get to know Elvis and his and the kind of man Elvis was through Christianity, through his book, The Faith of Elvis. So I'm really glad that Billy asked me to read this book. We've done 4 chapters, and every chapter has been very good. It's a very easy book to read. I like the fact they haven't made the chapters too long. I think it's 26 chapters, but each chapters are about 7 or 8 pages long. I like that. I don't know why, psychologically, for someone like me who doesn't really like reading, having short chapters and slightly bigger letters, because I read like a 10-year-old, fits with me. So I've really enjoyed. Hi Carolyn, how we going? Hi Leanne. So Hidden Minds is on, guys, from Renee at Hidden Minds. Obviously we love his channel. Please check out Hidden Minds channel, it's amazing. I just want you to know, guys, that I had a few more than a few comments on YouTube. This is why this morning I decided, I was thinking about it anyway. I was going to make this video anyway, because I do feel that before I do, if Billy allows me, and I'd be honoured to do a video with him, I want to do my research. I want to do my homework. I want to understand Billy. I do want to understand. I do want to understand. I do want to understand why everything about Billy, his brothers. I just want to have a good general feel, so that when it comes to doing an interview, with Billy, I want to know what I'm talking about. I want to know what questions to ask. To be honest with you guys, it's a bit scary interviewing Elvis's stepbrother, yeah? Because I've watched a lot of his interviews, and they all ask very similar questions, like, oh, you know, what was it like growing up with Elvis? And they ask his habits, and they generally ask very friendly, kind, nice questions. And I watched, one of them was those Elvis girls. I watched Rare Elvis Photos interview. Obviously Stefan at Artist on Record, I watched his interview. But I want my interview to be different. Carolyn, you'd be freaking out, would you? I'm not freaking out. Carolyn, I'm not freaking out. I'm the opposite. I'm getting ready. This is the story of my life. If something's coming up that's important, I get ready. I could be fixing a car. It could be something to do with my wife or my kids. I get ready for it. So this interview, as long as Billy does allow me, which he wants me to, I want it to be done right. I want to ask the right questions. You know the dogs are going to bark. You know the kids are going to climb on me. You know the internet's going to cut out. And you know that the camera's going to start moving around. But I'm going to ask some good questions. Now, what kind of questions? Well, yeah, as long as the dogs don't bark too much. Carolyn. So, you know, the kind of questions I want are always going to be trying to find out new things about Elvis. Yeah, I will be. Renee, I will be. I'm going to try and... I want to learn new things about Elvis that we've never heard before. Like when I was reading the book, I think chapter 3 or 2, said that Elvis would get down on his knees and pray to God, to Jesus, every day. On his knees, every day. I never knew that. It also said that Elvis carried his Bible with him wherever he went, every day. Every day. Now I knew Elvis always had his Bible with him, but did I know that he carried it with him every day and got down on his knees and prayed every day? So when he said that Elvis, when he first met the Stanley brothers, when they were just kids, at bedtime asked them to get on their knees and pray to God, pray to Jesus, I thought that was beautiful. These are the things that I want to learn from the interview. I want to learn the things that we didn't really know. I don't want to know what he had for dinner. I've heard it all before. I don't really want to know about... How can I explain it? I want to know the real things. Did Elvis fix his cars? I'd like to know that. Did Elvis get down and dirty and fix his cars? That'd be interesting. Are there any questions you'd like me to ask? Right, let me get past these people. Ooh, I tell you what, it's bloody freezing today. It's like proper cold. Come on. So my eye, it's so cold, my eyes are watering. Ooh, freezing. Come on guys, are there any questions you think I should ask? How about this? How did Elvis dress around the house? Now Priscilla says Elvis always dressed up, even around the house. Is it true? Maybe what we could do is all of the things. It's always gonna jump, Joanne, it's always gonna jump. You ain't never gonna stop the jumping. I'm holding a stick with a phone on it. Joanne's like, slow down, it's jumping. Yeah, because I'm holding a stick. Joanne, I'm holding a stick that holds the phone. So, you know, some of the things, you know, we were told quite a few little things about Elvis from Priscilla. Well, I'd like to, some of those facts that we were told, for example, like he held his cup by the handle facing the other way. Is it true? I just think there's many sort of little details that we get from Priscilla. I'd like to know if they're true. If I was going to ask any questions, I'd probably ask things that are in the book Elvis and Me. There's a few things in there that Priscilla has told us. Are they true? I just watched the interview version. Yeah. There's many things. There's many things in many books that have just been exaggerated and twisted that are just not, in my opinion, are just not true. So I'd like to get a bit behind the scenes on that. Right, okay, this was said, is it true? That was said, is it true? Let's see what he says. Now, yeah, I'd like to ask some questions about Priscilla. I'd like to ask about the Steve Peck situation. I'd like to delve a bit into the Mike Stone situation. Just his perspective on it. His perspective, how he saw things. Now, obviously, a big question: did Elvis want Priscilla back? I think Billy has already said Elvis definitely did not want her back. I think he said it on Stefan's show. Pretty sure he did, anyway. You know what? I do want to talk about the book Elvis, What Happened. I know that Billy does know about the book. Billy will have a perspective on Red West, Sonny West, Dave Hebler. I'd like to ask Billy his feelings on Red West, his feelings on Sonny West, his feelings on Dave Hebler. Yeah, that's a great question. Renee, I'm definitely going to ask that. Because Elvis was a proud man, he kept his illnesses to himself. He only let certain people know about how unwell he was. He confided in certain people. So yeah, I'm going to ask, was it... Obviously you've got the prescribed medications? Could you tell that Elvis was unwell? What medical problems do you know that Elvis had? Because obviously we're told about the megacolon, the twisted colon, the glaucoma. We're told about he had liver problems, he had breathing problems, heart problems, high blood pressure, hypertension, high blood sugars. I'd like to know, I'd like to ask Billy exactly what medical condition problems Elvis truly had, not just what is said. Obviously you've got the book Destined to Die Young. Now I don't agree that Elvis was destined to die young, it's just my opinion. Obviously the book from Sally Hoddle. Sally Hoddle isn't one of my favourite people. I just disagree with many of her opinions. I think that she literally talks crap. I don't like the title Destined to Die Young, because what you're basically saying in that title is, the book Destined to Die Young. What you're basically saying is, I don't care what anyone thinks, I don't care what anyone says, Elvis was going to die at 42. He was going to die in his 40s. I completely disagree with that point of view. I think Elvis's lifestyle, Elvis's fame had a massive impact on how long he was going to live. Elvis's mother passing had a massive impact on how long he would live. Elvis's sleeping problems, his serious insomnia, had a massive effect on how he would live. I think Elvis's medical conditions were going to affect his lifespan. Carolyn, Billy wants to do it very quickly. Carolyn, Billy talks to me in the daytime, yeah? But I want to do it when I'm ready. I have to, if Billy lets me. Don't forget, I'm lucky that Billy will allow me to interview him, yeah? It's a privilege for me, yeah? So my point is, guys, I'm going to do it when it's right. So I don't believe Elvis was destined to die young. I don't. I do think that when Elvis started to get sick, and he was literally begging for help from his doctor, from his nurses, from the pharmacist, I think Elvis really struggled trying to find the right medication for his problems. I do believe that. Hi, Helen. I do think Elvis struggled with prescribed medication, just knowing the right pills to take, the right amount of pills to take. I hear it again and again about Gladys. If Gladys had lived, Elvis's whole life would have been different. It's so true. I also think if, that was a turning point, of course it was. But I also think if Priscilla hadn't have taken Lisa from him, so if Priscilla hadn't have taken Lisa, I think Elvis would have lived longer. I really do. I think the influence that Lisa had on Elvis was massive. And so when she was taken away from the family home, and the family home was broken up, wherever the home was, it didn't have to be Graceland, it was a family home. So I do believe that when Lisa was forced to live with Mike Stone, the karate champion, that affected Elvis's lifespan. I do. I think Elvis, if Elvis got custody of Lisa Marie, which wasn't going to happen in the 70s, was it? In the 70s, the kids always went with mum. But if Elvis had got custody of Lisa Marie, I think he would have lived longer. I really do. I think that is probably the most traumatic thing Elvis ever went through, was losing Lisa. I mean, of course, I know she would stay, for weeks. She loved wherever Elvis was, she loved, yeah? Not just Gracelands, wherever Daddy was, she loved. But my point is this. If Lisa had lived longer, Elvis would have lived longer. Yeah? And actually, if Elvis had lived longer, Lisa would have lived longer. It works hand in hand. Do we agree with that, guys? If Elvis had lived longer, Lisa would have lived longer. I really believe that. I really do think that. Yeah, it was, you know, Gladys. The people that I think really impacted Elvis's lifespan was 100% Gladys and Lisa. Yeah, maybe even Benjamin as well. Because we don't know the damage that was done to Benjamin at Scientology, do we? Now, even Priscilla. Oh, thank you, Renee. Even Priscilla, her decisions seriously impacted Elvis's life in a way where it could have shortened his life. How many of you think that? The decisions Priscilla made seriously impacted Elvis's lifespan. Firstly, taking Lisa to live with Mike Stone, and eventually, obviously, other men, but Mike Stone, okay? But then you've got the financial implications. So the first divorce settlement wasn't too bad, but the second divorce settlement must have really seriously affected and screwed Elvis up, because she was really, really... Salvatore, you made it, my friend. Salvatore, welcome back, my friend. Salvatore. Salve, it's time to make love without your sweet love. Yay. You can sing it to me, Salvatore. Salvatore, I have been emailing you. Have you been getting the emails? Where are you, Salvatore? Anyway, so you did get my emails then, my friend? So as I was saying, whew, it's cold. Yeah, you did get them. Yeah, I think I said 3. Well, you're better. Yeah, don't take that crap they're giving you, Salvatore. Whatever crap they're giving you, don't take it. I'm no doctor, but don't sound good to me, mate. So Priscilla is to blame, in my opinion. And I don't say this from hate, I just say this is an opinion. Yeah, good man. Don't take it, Salvatore. It's all crap. Just eat well. No smoking and eat well. 2 things and you will be fine. As I was saying, so Priscilla, these massive decisions she made around 1971, 72, completely changed the course of Elvis's life, including his health, including his lifespan. So he was fine on the first divorce settlement. On the second divorce settlement, it was so greedy. This was very, very traumatic. So traumatic to him. Come on, let's go. Whoa. So this was very, very traumatic for Elvis. So you think about it, you've heard it all before. 1977, she was grabbing money. She put a debt on Graceland. You had the Memphis Mafia guys with the book, Elvis, What Happened? And you had Elvis chronically sick. I mean, come on. And you had a very complicated relationship with Ginger. So it was a tough year, guys. Pretty horrible year. But do I think Elvis was destined to die young? No way. No way do I. I think if Elvis, definitely 100%, if Elvis had not become famous, he would have lived longer. Yes, he would have had medical problems when he got older. But I really believe that fame shortened Elvis's life. Yeah, definitely. You imagine, Renee, you imagine just how much he would constantly worry for Lisa Marie. Definitely, 100%. And don't forget, it's fine when they're with you, when they're in your own, when you're under the same roof. But when they're living with a bloody stranger, and you have no say in it, you have no choice, no matter how powerful Elvis was, how wealthy he was, he couldn't get his daughter back. She could only come if Priscilla gave permission. Could you imagine how horrible that is? And don't forget, I've got 5 kids with my wife, And I tell you what, if I had my kids taken away from me and I had no choice in it, no saying it, it would have drove me crazy. It would have literally drove me crazy. So you imagine Elvis in 1972. You know, Elvis had got used, of course, had got used to his wife being home, his daughter being home, and then suddenly they're all marching down the road. You know, it's just, it ain't right, guys. It ain't right. But anyway, right, let's have a look. Of course you would. Yes, of course you would, Renee. And come on, we worship our kids, don't we? We worship our kids, even when they're grown up. My 18-year-old daughter, she's a very headstrong, strong-minded girl that puts me in my place, yeah? But I tell you what, they're always your babies, as you know. They're always your babies. Now you think, Lisa Marie, when she was dragged away from Elvis, she was only about 3. So Elvis really had to watch Lisa Marie go from being 3 to 9. Is it 9, I think she was? And half of that time living with strangers, living with Priscilla's men. So horrible. He did suffer, didn't he, guys? We can't change that. And so anyway, back to the book, back to Billy's book. I'm going to read that book with pride. Let's have a look. When I split from my mother, I told her, oh, sorry, I missed that. Sorry, Salvatore. What it is, it only lets me see the comments for about 2 seconds, so they got to be short, otherwise I can't read them. So I'm going to read Billy's book with pride, guys. I'm going to read it with pride. Right, guys, I'm going to switch over to I'm going to switch over to Elvis Presley Fan on Keto, because I was hoping to do 2 walks. So we've just done 1.5 miles. Deborah, we're going to switch over to the other channel now. I like to do half an hour on each. So we're going to jump over to Elvis Presley Fan on Keto now. I hope all of you don't mind going over there. So it's Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. I'm going to literally jump over there straight away. So I'll see you there, okay, guys? Literally straight away. Okay, guys? See you in a sec.